Hi, everyone. So today in the Mayshore method, we are going to be discussing triggers and how to set them up so that you can automate certain tasks inside of the CRM. So let's go ahead and dive right in. You're going to have this that you can follow step by step so that you can set these up and make sure they're done right. Now, when we get into the CRM itself, we're going to go ahead and look on the left side of the screen in the menu, and we're going to go to triggers. From triggers, what we're going to do is click add trigger in the top right corner. Now, you could also create a folder so that you can better organize this. As you can see, there's several folders that are pre-built. But for the purpose of this as a test, I'm just going to create a trigger itself. So I'm going to name this test trigger Mayshore method, and I'm not going to select a folder from the dropdown. You can if you want to organize yours, but I'm not for this video. Go ahead and hit save. That is going to then pull us into the creation of the trigger itself. So you have two different options right out of the gate. Do you want that trigger to be based off of something that happens inside of the Mayshore method CRM? Or do you want that trigger to happen based off of a Facebook lead coming into your system? So first, I'm going to show you guys how to add a campaign based off of a tag. And then I'm going to go back and show you guys how to create a campaign based off of an ad or a lead coming in from Facebook. So let's go ahead and select the dropdown, and we are going to say contact tag. Now you're going to see that this little blue text populates for add filter. We're going to click add filter, and we're going to define this filter as tag added. Then we're going to select a tag from the dropdown so that we can have that tag create an action. So we're going to say that this is active buyer workflow. I'm just doing this as a test. So on the right side, we'll click add action, and this is going to be done inside of Krista Mayshore Management. You can also do this inside of Facebook to add a contact to a custom audience or remove a contact to a custom audience. But for this, I'm going to be showing you guys how to with a tag, add those individuals to a campaign. So we're going to select add to campaign here. And then in the dropdown, let's say that we're looking at home buyer nurture A, right? So now when a contact comes in or a tag is added to a contact that is active buyer workflow, it is then going to automatically launch the add to campaign. So you can always add additional actions below this. So let's say that we want to also update the pipeline stage. So we can go in and we can say, okay, so let's go ahead and add update opportunity. And then what you do is select your particular buyer workflow and move into there. These already have campaigns built into them. So I just want to show you guys that you can perform multiple actions off of one individual trigger. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of these. What you do at the top is go ahead and then activate this and hit save. Once you've activated it and saved it, anytime a tag, this particular tag, active buyer workflow is added, it is then going to move that lead into this campaign. So that should show you guys how to move clients into a campaign via a tag. Now, the next step that we're going to take a look at is how to actually take a lead from Facebook and move them directly into a campaign. So what I'm going to do is delete this action over here, and we're going to start from scratch. So we're going to say Facebook, and we're going to say Facebook form is submitted in form. And I do not have this account attached to Facebook, but if you did, you'd be able to select the drop down here and select which Facebook form you would like to set this trigger based off of. So for example, if you're running your home valuation ads, let's just say you have a lead form for that on your Facebook ad, you'd be able to select that particular form name. Over here, we would then create the action. So what you're going to do is add or update opportunity. We would select where in the pipeline we want those individuals to be added. We'll go ahead and click on that. If you want to move them to a particular stage, you can. I would say that we're moving them into lead buyer follow-up, We need to make sure that it's in that first stage. You can add opportunity names. You can add sources. And you can also give these leads values as well. For right now, I would recommend just adding in the actual stage and the pipeline itself and the stage, and then go ahead and just click save. You do also want to make sure that it's activated here and not in draft when you do save that trigger. So this is how you're going to go ahead and create your triggers, so that when you have a Facebook lead that comes in from a specific form, it will then move into a particular stage in that pipeline. Thanks so much for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video.